I don't want a girl child. Why give me a girl child? I only want a boy child to the other two boys we already have.
The hospital room was silent. Not the peaceful kind of silence, the kind that feels heavy, uncomfortable. The nurse gently placed the newborn baby in her mother's arms. "She's beautiful," the nurse whispered. But the woman didn't smile. She stared at the baby with disappointment. Her husband walked closer. "Is it a boy?" he asked. The nurse hesitated. "No, it's a girl." The man sighed loudly. "A girl again?" The mother slowly placed the baby back into the nurse's arms. "I wanted a son," she said coldly. The baby girl had just been born, but at that moment, she had already been rejected. Her name was Lena, and from that day forward, her life would never be the same. Lena grew up in a house where love had conditions. Her two older brothers were treated like kings. They had new clothes, new toys, private schools. But Lena got whatever was left over: old clothes, broken toys, and silence. Her father barely spoke to her. Whenever relatives visited, he proudly introduced his sons. "These are my boys," he would say with pride. Then he would glance at Lena. And that's Lena. No pride, no warmth, just her name. Even her mother treated her differently. While her brothers ate dinner at the table, Lena often sat quietly in the kitchen. One night when Lena was 9 years old, she finally asked the question that had been haunting her. Mom, why don't you love me like my brothers?" Her mother didn't even look up.
To be a boy.
"You were supposed to be a boy." Lena felt something break inside her. At that moment, she realized something painful. She wasn't just unwanted, she was a disappointment. But Lena had something special, something no one in the family noticed. She loved singing. Whenever she felt lonely, she would sit by the window and sing softly to herself. Her voice was beautiful, gentle, powerful, but no one listened. One afternoon at school, her music teacher heard her singing after class. The teacher froze. "Lena, was that you singing?" Lena nodded nervously. "You have an incredible voice." No one had ever said that to her before. The teacher entered Lena into the school talent show. Lena was terrified. But when she stood on that stage, something magical happened. The entire room went silent. Her voice filled the auditorium. Students stared in shock. Teachers whispered to each other. When she finished, the room exploded with applause. Lena had just won first place. Excited, she ran home with the trophy. "Mom, Dad, look!" But her father barely glanced at it. "Singing won't make you successful." Her mother added coldly, "Your brothers have real talents." That night, Lena cried herself to sleep, but deep down, a dream had already begun. Years passed. Lena kept singing quietly to herself, until one day her music teacher told her about a national singing competition. Thousands of contestants, only one winner. "Lena, you should try." But Lena shook her head. "My parents would never allow it." The teacher leaned closer. "Then don't tell them." After weeks of thinking, Lena secretly auditioned. She stood in front of 3 judges. Her hands trembled. Her voice shook. But when she started singing, the entire room changed. The judges leaned forward. One judge whispered, "This girl is special." Days later, Lena received a message. She had made it to the national stage. But there was one problem. Her parents found out, and they were furious.
Please like and follow for part 2.